Yo, yo. What's good, everybody? How you doing this fine evening? Give me a short minute to make sure everything is up and running, and then we will begin. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Back with another live stream, playing some Zenless on Zero. But before we jump into the game, we do have something I want to look at. And it's the Genshin Impact 5.2. Yeah, 5.2 special program. So we're gonna watch that. I think Chaska is the next 5-star coming to the game. So we're gonna watch that unfold. And yeah, after that we'll go into Zenless. And yeah. Alright, let's do this. Cause usually I start stream a little bit earlier than this.
We're a tribe of warriors.
But I was a little bit late.
In ancient times, we were responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natlan.
So Ochcon's still managing to sow discord, even after all these years.
If you want to
There's
resolve a
Chaska.
conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator. At this time in
Ooh.
I'll bet the easiest
She can
person
fly?
to find is
New areas.
His spirit has gotten lost and
There's a
can't
Roran.
find its way back to his body.
I just want to rescue someone.
Okay.
And Granny won't let me.
Bow user. Okay.
500 years later, mystery surfaced again.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City.
As long as the soul is involved, I should be able to help.
New boss.
Free.
Take me up.
Dude, what is that? Why does she have a flying gun?
Time to say hello.
knock him down.
That is really cool.
It's either your end or mine!
Before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Nice. I missed out on the codes because I'm a lazy piece of shit. So, the codes don't really matter. Alright, we're gonna skip the codes. Because that doesn't really matter now. Oops.
I'm not sure what that meant, but it was adorable.
She approves of your
Because the same guys from last time.
Hey, I didn't know you could speak Saurian.
Oh, I can't. But I can make an educated guess based on her body language.
Whoa, are all Cucusaurs as friendly as this one?
Adult Cucusaurs are usually very proud creatures, but there are always exceptions.
Well, since our Cucusaur friend kicked things off for us, I know just the place to start. The Flower Feather Clan.
Alright.
Let's do it. Cucusaurs live among the Flower Feather Clan.
I wonder if we're getting like a whole brand new area in
This
Natlan.
is a tribe of warriors, and most of their people can
Looks like a
command the
brand new
power of the
area.
skies. It was the Flower Feather clan's ancient duty to patrol and safeguard the entire region of Natlan. As elite special forces, their job was to detect threats, disseminate intel, and quickly neutralize any dangers to the nation. Though the circumstances are different now, the tribe never forgot its origins. They still hold trials to assemble the fastest teams in the tribe. The trials test a pilot's skill and teamwork with the Cuckoosaurs.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so pumped about these Cuckoosaurs.
Yeah, Cuckoosaurs are the proudest out of all the Saurians. They know that they're the kings of the sky. Cuckoosaurs can consume phlogiston to climb higher or perform a horizontal roll. in midair.
Nice.
Holding the sprint button
Real
allows them
flight.
to enter an accelerated glide state after a horizontal roll. In addition, they can even use phlogiston wind tunnels to quickly cover great distances.
Nice.
So
That looks
I'm
like
assuming
fun.
that Cuckoosaurs are really hard to tame.
Yeah, that's true. You need to prove yourself in some worthwhile feat, like demonstrating exceptional archery skill during flight. That's
Wait, what?
the only way to become a true Cuckoosaur rider.
Wow, that's so strict.
Yeah, tell me about it. But okay, now that we've got a glimpse of the Flower Feather clan, it's time for a quiz.
What? Already?
Yep, I hope you're prepared. Every tribe in Natlan has a unique way of communicating with their Saurian companions. The members of the Flower Feather clan use a special item to summon their Cuckoosaurs. What is that item?
I don't know.
A basket filled with their favorite foods?
Here's a hint. We just saw the answer in the previous video.
Oh, I remember now. Horn.
Ding ding ding! Cuckoosaurs live far from the tribe and from each other, so in order to summon them, the tribe's people use whistles and horns to produce loud noises.
I guess that makes
There's
sense.
your overview of Cuckoosaurs. Maybe they sound a little unapproachable compared to other Saurians, but don't worry, travelers. If you get into a tough situation, then Chaska, the Flower Feather clan's expert peacemaker, can help mediate the conflict.
Knitch mentioned that her method of mediation is silencing both parties. Is that true?
And she flies on a gun.
That's only in special cases. Most of the time, Chaska barely needs to intervene. Everyone knows what she's capable of, so people usually find a way to set aside their differences when she shows up.
Oh, so she doesn't just handle conflicts between humans and Saurians. She keeps the peace between people, too.
Exactly. Chaska was corrupted by abyssal power as a child, so she has a strong compulsion to fight, but she knows how to rein it in.
Right. I heard that she was abandoned as a baby. It seems like she's been through a lot.
Yeah, but luckily for her, the Cuckoosaurs took her in and raised her as one of their own. In addition to hunting and flying, Chaska gained a lot of unique combat experience from her Saurian childhood. When Chaska is in your party, defeating monsters will restore phlogiston to your party. While she's in the Night Soul's blessing state, Chaska can ride and control her gun like a Cuckoosaur.
Wow.
The Soul Sniper doesn't just increase her movement speed and resistance to interruption, it also allows her to get a better angle on her enemies.
That's really
Wow,
cool.
That mid-air perspective is so cool. It seems so liberating.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Chaska
she's a bow
when
user.
she's in the zone. In the Night Soul's blessing state, Chaska's normal attacks deal animo damage to enemies in front of her. Unleashing a charged attack in this state will cause Chaska to enter a special aiming mode.
Wow.
This allows her to lock onto a set number of enemies within range and fire up to 6 Shadow Hunt shells, which deal animo damage upon impact. In
So
addition,
is she Animo
every
DPS?
Pyro, Hydro, Cryo, or Electro character in your party, one of Chaska's Shadow
Whoa.
Hunt shells will undergo an elemental conversion to deal the corresponding type of elemental
Wow.
Whoa, no way.
That's
So
really
Chaska can
cool.
Directly deal other types of elemental damage based on the characters in her party. And since she's an animal character, she can swirl them at the same time. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? Her elemental burst has a similar function too. Chaska fires a gale-splitting Soulseeker shell during her burst, which deals animo damage. The attack then splits into 6 Soulseeker shells, which continue to attack nearby enemies. These shells can also undergo elemental conversions.
That's so
She looks like
cool.
a really
No
cool
wonder she's
DPS.
one of the strongest warriors in her tribe.
Speaking of her tribe, The warriors from the Flower Feather clan are formidable for sure, but we should also shed some light on those who aren't as skilled.
Oh, are you talking about the wingless? That's what the tribe calls people who fail the flight trials, right?
Damn.
They're the challengers who fail to earn the recognition of a Kukosaur.
Exactly. But the name doesn't indicate that those people are weak or deserve to be cast aside. The Flower Feather
Yes.
clan has its own definition of strength. There's a tacit understanding that the wingless are supposed to be protected until they can fly by themselves. But that assumption is challenged in Tribal Chronicles Tlalocan. Someone will dare to ask, what if you didn't need a Kukusaur to fly? If you could change the rules, then maybe there wouldn't be any wingless to begin with. Now, whether that's the right path is for us to discover. Chaska will also be there to help us find the answer. So, be sure to check out Chaska's Tribal Chronicle if you're interested in what happens.
Is there
Alright,
anything
that's gonna
else
something
that
we'll
you
have to
can
play
tell
on
us?
stream.
Remember how I mentioned that Chaska was raised by Kukusaurs?
Yeah, tell us about it.
Her Saurian mother will make an appearance in this quest.
Nice.
Even though she's joined human society, Chaska still goes to visit her Saurian mother on occasion, especially when she needs some help with a tough situation.
Oh, so Cheska still has the soft side, even though she's a fearsome warrior.
Definitely. The Flower Feather clan is also the setting for the Archon
Yeah, what's up,
Quest
Thespian?
Chapter 5 interlude. All fires fuel the flame. The tribe is facing a crisis, and they'll need the traveler's help to find a solution.
More
What kind of
Archon
crisis?
quest. Let's go.
Well, the Flower Feather clan suffered the worst of the abyssal contamination during the battle in version 5.1. It's not just the human body that can't withstand high concentrations of abyssal power. For most people, it also damages the mind. Many members of the Flower Feather clan are suffering from the mental repercussions of the abyss, and the tribe is in desperate need of aid. Eon-san will be there too. After rebuilding her own tribe, the Collective of Plenty, she's traveling around Natland to help those in need.
The people of Natland really value unity, don't they? No one fights alone.
Right.
That's one of my favorite things about Natland. Oh, wait.
Oh my.
Looks like the captain will also be there.
Yes, the captain will also offer help to the tribe. You may pick up on some interesting information if you pay close attention.
That man's
to
really
what
want
he
to
has
help
say.
Natland.
The captain rarely gives away too much information in his regular interactions, but his secrecy here seems a little peculiar. So keep an eye out, but of course, restoring Natland's fighting spirit remains the top priority. After all, the war isn't over yet. The abyssal contamination is still around, and we have a very important battle ahead. Natland needs mental fortitude more than ever before.
The Flower Feather clan
I like
is
how Paimon
pretty
came to
close
pick
the
up a
masters
single
of the
plank of wood.
Nightwind, where the Ictomosaurs live. That tribe could be another good place to recover from the battle.
Oh yeah, let's check it out.
If you head west from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and go past the towering walls, you eventually arrive at the settlement of the mysterious Masters of the Nightwind. The tribal settlement offers a unique
That's where Auroron and
landscape at night.
Silali is from.
If you venture
You need a new
further,
PC for
you
better
might
streaming
encounter the
quality?
tribe's one
Yeah.
Ictomosaur elder
I saw you guys
and
talking
one of
about
the
it in
many
Discord.
shamans who can communicate with spirits. I even heard that the witch doctors who live there can help cleanse your spirit. Plus, the graffiti art is really incredible. In fact, there's something special about this one. Can you figure it out, travelers? It's kind of tricky, right? Well, don't worry. The Ictomosaurs can help us out. Ictomosaurs are known for their wisdom. They can
Another
use their unique
Saurian to
sight
use.
to detect things that can't be seen through normal mains.
Whoa, okay.
Right. Ictomosaurs are especially skilled at detecting ley lines and phlogiston. They can absorb power from phlogiston objects to enhance their abilities. Doing so allows them to jump higher, move faster, or even obtain surprising rewards. Ictomosaurs can also extract information from graffiti art to create special objects.
Nice.
I bet that'll come in handy for solving puzzles.
Definitely, especially in Tribal Chronicles Mictlan, which will become available in version 5.2. The first two acts feature a lot of intriguing puzzles, so be sure to check them out, travelers. Some of them will require the help of an Ictomosaur, and others can be solved on your own.
I noticed that Ictomosaurs can perform fast-paced jumps when they have enough phlogiston, and it looks like so much fun. Do we know anyone who can use that ability? Besides the new Saurian, I mean.
Yes, Auroron can do it too. Like the Ictomosaurs, Ororon has the ability to rise into the air. He also has a keen sense of perception. While charging an aimed shot, Ororon will enter the Spirit Speaker state, allowing him to extract power from Natlan's graffiti and runes.
Speaking
Cool.
of Auron, I was honestly super surprised by his personality. Before the 5.1 Archon quest, I thought
Is
that
he a
looked
5-star?
like a stern, stoic, and harsh type of character. But as it turns out, he's just a sweet kid.
Yeah, it's kind of unexpected, right? Is he really that behind his granny's back?
Ah, true.
The tribespeople of the Masters of the Nightwind are known for being eccentric, but Ororon really takes it to the next level.
Yeah, it sounds like he does things his own way. I wonder if that extends to his combat abilities.
It does. Ororon is a bit different from the Natlan characters we've met so far. He doesn't need to depend
I
on
think
the
he's
Night
a
Soul's
4-star,
blessing state to gain
I
Night Soul
think.
points, and he can maintain the Night Soul's blessing state,
Which is
even
kinda
while he's
surprising.
off-field.
Ah, that does sound different from the other Natlan characters. So how do his abilities work?
Let me start by explaining how Ororon gains Night Soul points.
Cleo's like
This
suck
can
at
happen
Zelda
multiple ways.
Nintendo. I don't think so.
Ororon can gain Night Soul points when one of his party members triggers a Night Soul burst. He can also gain them when other party members deal Hydro or Electro attacks to enemies after Ororon unleashes his elemental skill.
Oh, then it
Oh,
sounds
he's
like
a-
he works well with Hydro and Electro characters.
Oh, so he's an electro charge
Yep.
character.
And in combat, when enemies take damage from electro charged reactions or other party members deal Night Soul aligned damage, Ororon can consume Night Soul points to enter the Night Soul's blessing state and trigger the Hypersense effect, dealing electro
Whoa.
damage.
Oh, I see. So you need to pair him with the right characters if you want him to gain Night Soul points, enter the Night Soul's blessing state, and trigger the effect.
Exactly. Though
He
I should
looks
mention
fun.
that Ororon doesn't need to be on the field to trigger the Hypersense effect.
Wait, he can trigger it even while he's off?
Well,
it?
he's gonna be broken with
That sounds
Nuvalet.
really useful.
Totally. His Elemental Burst provides a convenient way to deal damage and support your party.
Okay, that's
Ororon
mad good.
performs an ancient reach roll with his burst to summon a supersonic Oculus, which taunts nearby enemies to draw them in. Once they're up close, the Oculus releases a sound wave to deal damage.
That should be great for crowd control.
Yes, with Ororon in your party, dealing with large groups of enemies should be a lot easier. And speaking of making things easier, Ororon can also improve the exploration experience by boosting the gliding speed of your characters.
Nice.
Awesome.
Ororon really cherishes his friends. With a little teamwork on his side, I'm sure victory will always be within reach.
Cool. So we introduced two of the upcoming regions in this update, the Flowerfeather Clan and the Masters of the Nightwind. But there's more. Version 5.2 actually introduces
Freaking
another new region.
3 regions?
It's called Ochkanatlan.
Oh, I think we caught a glimpse of this ancient city when we were looking at the Flowerfeather clan. It's really beautiful from far away, but those clouds look kind of ominous. It looks completely abandoned. Is it dangerous?
Yes, this is a restricted area in that land due to its severe abyssal contamination, and it seems uninhabited. Over the years, many adventurers have come here in search of treasure or to slay the dragon. Unfortunately, none of them have ever returned. The Flowerfeather clan often sends riders to patrol the area and to prevent people from getting too close.
Wait, did you say slay the dragon?
Yeah, I know we introduced some adorable saurians earlier, but this creature is actually really terrifying. It occupies this ancient city and guards it fiercely. If it detects an intruder, then it will attack without
Wow,
hesitation.
okay.
Okay.
That's different.
Pretty concerning.
It's easy to take.
So you'll have
even
an
saurian
active
coexistence
enemy
for
pursuing you
granted,
down
but
when you explore this
actually took
area?
generations of effort to reach this point. This relationship wasn't nearly so harmonious in the ancient past. Travelers will need to explore Ochkanatlan to uncover the reason behind this dragon's rampage. Of course, travelers won't have to do this alone. Here, take a look.
Oh, what's that?
This is a very important companion who will help us explore Ochkanatlan.
Genshin is never
His
gonna
name is
end, but
Goku.
you're not complaining?
As for his power,
Yeah.
well,
If they
I don't
keep
think
making
any-
money, they'll keep
Okay,
making content.
Is he our moral support? You know, maybe he could make a cute noise every now and then to cheer us up.
Hey, let's not put our Tapetlosaur friend out of a job. Little one works really hard.
Okay, then I've got nothing.
Remember how I mentioned that Oshkanatlan is heavily corroded by the Abyss? Well, that's where Kokoweek comes in. We can use his power to clear abyssal contamination. Follow the direction indicated
That
by
seems
his
useful.
light to collect secret source scraps and enhance his power. Once Kokoweek has enough power, you can take him to track down the evil dragon.
What a useful little guy.
I know, right? Now, travelers can explore Oshkanatlan with two companions, Kokoweek and Little One. In fact, I've heard there's even a special token around here that can enable Little One to traverse a volcano. A new adventure with Little One awaits in version 5.2. This update will bring us one step closer to uncovering the mysteries of Little One's past. Familiar Saurian companions can also help us explore Oshkanatlan.
Bro, looks like a Pokemon? Yeah?
Holosaur, we can evade source.
That's basically what the
attacks.
Saurians are.
With the help of an Ikitomisaur, we can solve certain puzzles. With the help of a Kukusaur, we might even be able to chase down the evil dragon. But we'll leave the rest for you to discover, travelers.
Wait, are those some kind of lava fish? Does this mean we can fish in Netland?
Yes, but I've got some friendly advice, travelers. You should be very careful while exploring Oshkanatlan. Some of the abyssal monsters here can distort their appearance to mimic powerful enemies. High-level monsters such as the tenebrous Papilla can mimic even stronger enemies.
Nice.
It looks like these monsters take the form of plants outside of combat.
Yep, that's true. The Abyss has corroded Natlan's ley lines, allowing these monsters to read the memories inside of them and mimic creatures from Tevat.
How do we defeat them?
Travelers will need to use elemental attacks to break the enemy's protective void wards.
Okay.
Doing so allows them to take damage and causes them to enter a brief state of confusion. Night Soul aligned elemental attacks are especially effective against these wards.
Wow, the Abyss has gotten so advanced. It's scary to think about how much harder these fights will get.
Nintendo
as
won't do
abyssal
anything.
Monsters continue to evolve.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a lot of information to take in at once. But before we take
Trust
our
me, if they were
first
gonna
break,
do something,
we
they
still
would have
have
done
a
it
couple of
already.
Short announcements. Really short, I promise. First up, limited time exploration rewards will be available in version 5.2. Just like in version 5.1, travelers can earn up to 400 extra Primo Gems, and the rewards will be available all the way through version 5.3. It's now time to introduce the event wishes. In the
Alright,
first half
who we
of
got?
version 5.2, travelers can look forward to
Okay,
event wishes
Chaska,
from Chaska
Linny,
and Linny.
and Auroron.
Auroron will also receive a drop rate boost. And in the second half of version 5.2,
Whoa.
we'll have returning event wishes for Zhongli and New Villette. The weapon banner will feature a new
That's actually
five-star
really
bow,
good.
Astro Vulture's Crimson Plumage, and 2 new Natland specific 4-star weapons. Be sure to check them out if you're interested.
All right, it's time for our first break. Once we
Bro,
come back,
Nouvelette
dive
and
right into the
Zhongli
event portion.
for part 2? Ooh, that's kind of hard to pass. That's really good. You heard the controversy with Pal World? Yeah, but it's not the same situation with Hoyoverse. Nintendo's not going to do anything to them.
Welcome back, travelers.
Welcome back! Let's dive straight into the event section. So in the first event, we'll get to learn more about the Masters of the Nightwind.
That's right. In the version 5.2 event, Ikitomi Spirit-Seeking Scrolls, travelers will team up with Citlali and Auroron to get to the bottom of a mysterious accident that occurred within their tribe.
Cool.
Travelers will need to complete combat challenges to defeat enemies who try to disrupt the ritual. They'll also need to reconstruct scenes from the tribe's woven scrolls and gather lost spirits scattered throughout the region. Travelers will only be able to uncover the truth if they collect all the clues. But don't worry, there are also various rewards to earn along the way, including Primo Gems.
Ooh, I really like the vibe of this event. It looks like Citlali is performing some kind of ritual. It's also mysterious.
When a situation gets tough, it's Granny to the rescue!
Definitely.
Citlali and Auroron have some really fun dialogue in this event.
I'm always grabbing the popcorn whenever these two interact. They're practically a two-person show. And speaking of fun, let's get into the event gameplay. First up is the Search for Lost Spirits minigame.
Oh, so they're gonna go
Travelers
through
will have
each
to
one,
work
okay.
together to herd the scattered roaming spirits into specific
Oh,
zones
this
to
one is
earn
just like
points.
the
Pay
event
attention to the
from
conditions on the field if you want a higher score.
what
For
event was it?
example,
It was in
travelers can
Liyue.
jump on stone slabs that appear on the field. These slabs will break open and release even more spirits. Storms may also appear during the game. You can track down spirits more effectively if you pay attention to the direction of the storms.
I wonder
In
if this
Eagle
is
Manager, travelers will need to select the right teams to
I wonder if it's a
complete the
collective
objectives.
thing or you're fighting
Completing
other
all of
people
the
for it.
objectives will award you the Banishing Aura, which allows you to deal AoE damage by spraying paint at enemies.
That paint really matches the Masters of the Nightwind's aesthetic. It's super cool.
Yeah, and so does the Spirit Loom in restoring fragmented records. Citlali will use her powers to reveal special fragments. Travelers will need to piece these fragments together and assemble them on a woven scroll.
Make sure that you pay attention to the order and positions of the fragments. Oh, there's something else that we should mention. Travelers can obtain a new 4-star sword by completing this event.
Nice.
The design definitely fits the Masters of the Nightwind. It looks like some kind of ceremonial artifact.
I totally agree.
Tell me what it
This
does.
event will allow
Damn
travelers
it.
to learn more about Natlan's secrets. For example, this quest will reveal new clues about a mysterious and legendary place, the Mare Javari.
Wow, we've been hearing about this place since Mondstadt. It'll be nice to get some new information.
Mayor
On
Jafari.
a related note, the Adventurers Guild has prepared
actually
a
don't
new
remember
trial
that
for its
place.
members. Active adventurers have been invited to take on the challenge, including the Traveler. Travelers will need to complete various challenges with designated characters and fully leverage their skills to earn rewards. I know you're up to the challenge, Travelers.
That looks like fun.
Good luck.
In Mondstadt-related news, the Knights of Favonius are conducting a war game to improve security tactics in the region. And who
Nice.
better to test these tactics than the Honorary Knight?
Of
Be
course.
sure to pay close attention to the game, since the format has changed this time. Travelers will need to select combat units and stratagems to deploy against the opposing formation. Once the lineup is set, the monsters will fight automatically.
Oh my
Develop
god, it's
combat
the same
units and
event from
stratagems are completely random. You know, just to
What
get
was it,
some
4.8?
unpredictability into the wargame. The
It's literally
chances
the
of
exact same
encountering
thing,
elite
but like a
combat
different
units
perspective.
increases as the wargame progresses. Even more elite monsters will be available for travelers to use. It's a volatile environment, so do your best to win as many rounds as possible. Earn
Yeah, it's pretty much the
wargame
exact same
collect
event, but
rewards.
just 2D.
Alright, let's keep the excitement rolling in this next event. We actually have a demo, so please take a look.
Oh, looks like they're selecting tactics.
Is that TCG?
Double
What is
damage.
that?
That sounds powerful.
Oh yes, TGG. TCG.
Whoa, it's automated. Cool. The elemental reaction effects are completely different.
This brand new heated battle mode is called Automatic Artistry. Powerful support cards have been added for nearly every elemental reaction.
I feel like Koyo can
These
make the
cards
combat for
align with the
Genshin
strategies to trigger
a bit
powerful
faster.
Elemental reactions. The effects will change depending on how you play.
Yeah, I could
In
see
addition,
that
the
criticism.
overall gameplay is very laid back. Characters will automatically duel each other, and skill animations are now shorter in length.
Wow, it's like we got a whole new Genius Invocation TCG after coming back from Natland. Talk about whiplash.
I don't
That's
play this
right.
mode. I'm not
Even
really
if you've
interested
never
in
played
card
Genius
games.
Invocation before, I really recommend checking out this new gameplay mode in version 5.2. The new version will also bring a few updates to regular Genius Invocation TCG.
Do you ever feel a little cooped up while you're playing card games? Well, don't worry about that. Our next event will give travelers the opportunity.
I do like how
to
this
enjoy
mode
the
exists and
great
they keep
outdoors.
updating it.
In Claw Convoy, travelers will need to help Lamia track down some adopted animals. Travelers will be able to see the animal's point of view by using a special tool. Once you've managed to deduce their location,
I remember
you'll be
this
able to
event as
track
well.
them
This
down.
was in
Once the animals are
Mondstadt
safe and sound,
during,
travelers
was it
will receive
4.5 or
gifts
something like
from
that? It was a really
mysterious
long time
figure who
ago.
adopted them.
But I remember
feel
this
like
event.
Auroron would really shine in this event. He's definitely an animal lover.
I can see that. I'm sure that he would jump at the chance to meet animals from other nations.
Yeah.
Finally, the Leyline Overflow event will return in version 5.2.
Very good, very
If you
good.
need Mora or character EXP materials, then keep an eye out.
Alright, let's dive into some updates and game optimizations.
Okay.
First up is the change to the Imaginarium Theater.
Cool.
Previously, travelers would be returned to the theater lobby after completing a challenge and have to reopen the Fantasia Tome to continue. Travelers provided feedback that this setup interrupted their experience. So, this will no longer be the case in version 5.2.
Oh, that's
Now,
a good
after
change.
finishing a battle, all you need to do is click Next Act if you want to keep fighting.
Nice. Travelers can now enjoy the thrill of combat without any interruptions.
Good,
And
good.
for all the generous travelers who like to configure supports for their friends, a supporting caster record has been added in the new update. You can now check which friends have borrowed your supports by looking at the supporting cast screen.
Cool. It'll be nice to know that our supports are helping people out.
Yup.
I've only played
The
this
party
event like twice.
configuration mechanic has also been optimized. Besides the elemental filtering, the Imaginarium Theater will now feature recommended row icons, elemental statistics, and markers for the main types of enemies.
That's
That
good.
is so helpful. I'll occasionally put together a random team if I've just started experimenting with some characters, but this information should make it a lot easier to form strategic teams.
These markers will display key information on how to counter enemies, but in a much more prominent position. Hopefully, this change will make it easier for travelers to form the best teams.
Yes. Now we can directly see which elements work best against specific enemies. That's definitely going to save some time.
For sure. And we can expect even more optimizations in the future as travelers continue to provide valuable feedback about their experiences.
Good to know.
Okay, let's introduce the other system optimizations coming in version 5.2. You can now sort 5-star artifacts in your inventory based on when you obtained them, from the most recent to the oldest.
Cool.
Second,
I like
the
that.
animations for crafting materials, forging weapons, building furniture, and cooking dishes are now shorter in length.
Nice.
That's really nice. The dev team designed a lot of intricate animations for these features, but it can feel a bit frustrating when you have to watch them over and over again.
There will also be several optimizations for the Serena Teapot. The seed dispensary can now hold more of every type of seed. You'll be able
Yes.
to purchase wood at the Realm Depot in exchange for Realm currency.
Yes.
In addition,
I like
the
that.
cooldown for the boon of the Elder Tree will be reduced to 5 seconds. This way, it will be easier for travelers to collect wood.
Awesome.
That's
I've
also
been
very
meaning
good.
To use some cool replicas in my Serena teapot, but I'm always short on wood. So this should be really helpful.
Nice! I'm so excited for you! Oh, and optimizations have been made to artifact locking. The updated lock assistance interface will allow you to configure lock settings with a single click. Just hit Use Recommended Settings and you're set. The recommended set lock plans will even update automatically based on popular in-game configurations. Of course, if you have your own ideas in mind,
Wait,
you can
so if you're
always
farming
reset the
artifacts,
recommended
it'll just
plans and
lock the
configure
ones that give you
custom ones instead.
specific stats?
Update also allows you to batch lock artifacts in your inventory based on the recommended general lock plan and set lock plans.
What?
This will make it much faster to organize your inventory. In addition, a shortcut button that navigates to the lock assistance interface will be added to the artifact domain challenge screen and the artifact acquisition screen. This should make it easier for travelers to
Cool.
configure their locking rules whenever they want. A star feature will also be added next to the lock button on each artifact. Travelers can use this feature to mark their favorite artifacts and filter by stars to quickly track them down.
Finally, treasure compasses will now be able to locate even more treasure locations, including Sealies and time trial challenges.
Oh my god, that's
Quick Swap
awesome.
feature will also be added for treasure compasses and Oculus Resonance stones. Enabling this feature will allow travelers to more easily use these devices across regions.
I don't use
The
these
feature
these
will
things,
automatically
but
switch
that's
to
also
the
very
compass
good.
or stone that corresponds to your location in the game.
Awesome.
Be sure to check out future announcements for
Bro.
more details on the version 5.
These guys are taking so long to do artifact loadouts.
That
Like,
was
my
a
god.
lot of info, so this seems like a good time for our second break.
It's time for the third redemption code.
Dude, they're doing like literally everything to the artifact system besides doing artifacts. Or artifact loadouts.
Update on November 20th. Travelers will be able to play Genshin Impact on the Xbox Series X and S.
Ooh.
Log into Genshin Impact on
Nice.
Xbox Series X
Genshin
and S
Impact on
consoles
Xbox.
to receive the Wind Glider Wings of Fate's Course Intertwined. Additionally, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members can play Genshin Impact via cloud gaming. They'll also find extra rewards in their in-game mailbox.
Awesome.
All right, that should be everything. That means that we.
So is Genshin Impact on every console now?
Is there?
It's on
anything that you wanna
PlayStation,
say
it's on
before we go,
Xbox.
Kai?
Yes.
It's
I'm
on
really looking
PC?
forward to all the new characters. Chaska and her.
The only thing it's not on is the
really
Switch, and nobody wants it on the
I'd love
Switch.
to see how her travel chronicle unfolds because she has such an amazing personality. And Auroran seems like a very layered character. The storytelling is definitely going to shine. What about you, Gabe?
Yeah, I'm just so excited for players to experience more of the Natland storyline, and we have so much to explore this time. I mean, 2 new tribes and a new area as well. And one thing I've always loved about Genshin Impact is how it's multi-platform. Like, I'm always logging in on different devices depending on where I am, so it's just exciting to see another platform become available for everyone.
Yeah.
And yeah, on that note, I hope you have fun with the new version, travelers.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, very good update. Very, very good. Very, very good. Very good. All right, so that's it for the Genshin Impact 5.2 update. Really good stuff here. Really good stuff. 3 new regions, new boss, new characters, some good optimizations. We're still waiting for artifact loadouts. But you know, crossing fingers. But yeah, everything else looking up for Genshin Impact. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's jump into ZZZ. Bow wow, da da bow wow, bow wow. Bow wow, ba da bow wow, ba bow bow wow. Alright, so for ZZZ, there's a new special episode that just released called Virtual Revenge, which is the storyline involving what's her name? Yamagi? This character. I think her name is Yamagi. Yanagi. It's Yanagi. Okay, yeah. So, that's the storyline we're gonna be playing, so let's get started. Oh, don't forget to rest early tonight, Wise. We've got things to do tomorrow. Yeah, we need to go to a supplier in Lumina Square early tomorrow. We're not that familiar with the supplier, so we won't prioritize keeping the good stuff for us, so we'll just have to wake up early. Are you going to sleep now? I will. The next day, Lumina Square in front of the HIA Club.
There's so many people at Lumina Square today. Phaethon! No, that's not Phaethon, it's Nullface. It's not surprising you confused them. Ever since Phaethon went quiet, Nullface has been one of the top proxies.
What's so great about Nullface? Are they really that good? Up against the famed Section 6 with the Void Hunter Miyabi in charge? I'd say Nullface is out of options.
Lady Miyabi is here! The rest of Section 6! Lady Miyabi! Please step on me!
Jesus Christ!
My heart has something to say!
Sokaku! Dog, wanna be mine? No, that came out all wrong.
No wonder it's so crowded. They're all fans of Section 6. Looks like they're hosting an event here. Should we get out of here? We don't want to be another notch on Section 6's belt like Nullface.
What are you talking about, Belle? We're law-abiding citizens. What's wrong, Deputy Chief?
It's probably just my imagination. but I feel like something is about to happen.
Uh-oh. Virtual revenge. Beneath the Hollow Affairs and Neutralization Department headquarters in New Eridu's Throne Quarter. New area. Oh, we get to play as Yanagi. Hey, it's Susuki Shiro from Sector 6. Congrats, you sorted out that troublesome case. You're from Sector 9. Thank you for your concern regarding that case. There are still some loose ends to tie up. Good job. It must have been pretty tough. The consensus at the case briefing was that this case required an intense intelligence work. As an intelligence officer, your contributions were indispensable. You're too kind. It's just part of my duty. It wasn't too much work, nor can I claim the credit alone. It was a team effort. You're always so modest. That's why, out of everyone in Sector 6, you're my favorite to work with. Oh, by the way, someone was looking for you. Looking for me? An HIA staff member was just asking me who to contact in Sector 6 to discuss cooperation. I didn't even hesitate to tell them, you wait for Deputy Chief, I don't know how to say that, Yanagi. She's the only reliable one in Sector 6. Please don't say that next time. All of our exclusive did I say that right? Executive, there we go, officers are reliable. It was like literally on the tip of my tongue. Sorry, my bad. I didn't think even you would be afraid of extra work. Anyway, the HIA guy is probably waiting for you at Sector 6 office. You better go meet them as soon as possible. Alright, we're playing as Yanagi. Alright, how did we get there? Is this way? That it is. This place is pretty damn big. Talk to this guy. It's Executive Officer. I don't know how to say that. Do you want to enter the office?
Hello. You're the HIA rep who booked to discuss cooperation today, right?
Yeah. I'm going to respond clearly and directly, explain why I'm here, and show off my cool professional side.
Did you mean to say that out loud?
I'm so sorry. That's me. I'm me. I'm the HIA rep. Yes. I swear I didn't sound this stupid when I was practicing in my head, but just thinking about talking with an elite from Section 6 made me...
Please relax. We're no different from any other task force. Except...
Yanagi, can I skip the next chief briefing? I'd like to continue my training of never attending briefings.
That training will only get you complaints and a bonus cut. You have to attend the briefing, Chief.
Nagi, what's this lunchbox with "bury a meal" written on it? Is it a snack? Can I eat it?
No, you can't. That's medicine. Asaba brought it to use as proof when he was pretending he had a stomachache to get a sick day.
What? Deputy Chief, how did you know I was faking it? I mean, how could you accuse me of that?
Because the sick leave request you submitted last week had a photo of this exact same box. I've rejected tonight's leave request on behalf of the chief, so don't forget about your night shift.
Turning out the bickering behind her, a mix of immaturity, calming reasoning, and a fake sickness. Fuck!
Forgive me. Now, where were we?
I probably should have paused it.
You were saying you're no different from the other task forces?
Exactly. Everyone's personalities are just a little more distinct. So let's get to the matter at hand. What did you want to discuss?
All right. I'm here on behalf of the HIA to invite Section 6 to participate in a test of our latest next-gen VR system. All the necessary application processes have already been confirmed with the higher-ups.
Ah, so that's what it is. Yes, I did receive a note from the department head, assisting our partner organization in refining their new VR system by entering the virtual space as test users to evaluate system performance. But if I remember correctly, it said it would be voluntary. If you'll allow me to ask everyone first.
If participating in this means I can skip the briefing, I'm in.
Do we get to go to the HIA club? Oh, they've got snacks there. I want to go.
Aha! Doing the VR test means I can skip my shift, right? Count me in.
Everybody's doing this for the wrong reasons.
All right, as you can see, Section 6 is willing to participate in the VR test. We'll head to the specified address. We look forward to working with you.
Fantastic! I'm gonna tell everyone at the office that it was my professional communication skills that got Section 6 to work with us. Maybe I'll even sneak a selfie as a souvenir.
You're thinking out loud again. And this is a classified area, so taking pictures is prohibited.
Gasp!
Later, Hollow Special Operations Sector 6 arrive at HIA. Deputy Chief, we are so grateful that everyone from Section 6 could spare time to assist us in collecting data for the VR system. Thank you so much. I'm in charge of the test today. It's nice to meet you. We should be thanking you. It's very nice to be working with you. I heard way back when... Wait, what? I heard way back that you're Lady Miyabi's most trusted person. She entrusted almost everything. No, all the paperwork and liaison task to you. So it's no exaggeration to say that you're the one who actually bears the responsibilities of Chief of Sector 6. In addition to your duties as the intelligence officer and daily tasks as deputy chief, you have to do so much in place of the chief. It must be exhausting living like that. When you open your eyes in the morning and you probably don't want to work at all. You're quite straightforward, aren't you? Oh no, I'm sorry. Did I come off as too straightforward? Actually, I've always had trouble grasping the sense of distance with my colleagues, which is an issue of my part. It's not a weakness. People in Sector 6 who are far more set in their ways, but they're all out and out experts when it comes to completing things in their work domain, and that's good enough. One of my responsibilities is to handle all necessary communications beyond the scope of their job. Like what we're doing now. Thanks for understanding. Are you here to check up on the test preparations are going? We're all set and ready to go here. Just bring everyone in and we can start the test at any time. I'll be waiting for you at the club. I see. I will go and rally everyone. Alright, let's go talk with everybody. Lady Miyabi, thank you. You just eliminated the companion hollow that killed my parents. I can start a new life, and it's all thanks to you. I came here to express my gratitude. I want to become stronger. If I keep working hard, surely I'll be as strong as Lady Miyabi one of these days. How can I get powerful like you, Lady Miyabi? Tell me how. Wow, have you been this powerful ever since you were a baby? What runs through your head when you draw your katana? Mysteries of martial power? The ultimate truth? The universe? Or just what are you having for lunch? Weird question. When I draw my blade, I just think about drawing it. That's all. I see. Just like a badge on your chest says truly a thought process worthy of being a new Eridu's guardian. Bleh. What a classic chief thing to say. Yanagi, there you are. Are preparations all ready for combat test? All preparations have been made. Once you're finished with your duties here, Chief, please proceed to the club. Let's blitz through this and get home early. There's still fragments of the Null Face group at large, so we can't let our guard down. That's what I was thinking. Hopefully we can wrap this test up quick and easy. I'm so happy. This is the first time I've ever been so close to Haruma-sama. You're so handsome. Your hair is so soft. That guardian badge on his chest suits you so well. You smell good. A light herbal aroma. Is that pheromones? It's definitely the pheromones, right? Mr. Harusama? Tell me, what kind of girls are you into? Do you prefer summer or winter? What brand of shampoo do you usually use? Where do you go for archery practice? Carbon fiber or fiberglass bows? What the hell is fiberglass? Do you have an older sister? Harusama-sama? I think you only say it once. I don't know why it's written like that. I really want to be your... Alright, we're gonna skip that. You seem pretty busy here, Asava. Deputy Chief, save me. Save you? I could, but you can't be late for your weekend overtime, and you have to submit your mission reports on time. My chest feels tight. What if I just so happen to get sick over the weekend? Goodbye then. Deputy Chief? Okay, whatever you say. Osaba, our mission is about to begin. Without your bow and arrow, the city may be in grave danger. Tie things up with your fans fast, and we'll be waiting for you at the club. As you wish, Deputy Chief. Sukaku really is cute as a button. 10 years back, my precious daughter was also just as innocent and pure. She used to love eating the apples from the garden. Goodness me, what happened to your daughter? She is now currently studying for a doctorate in ether physics and only comes home on weekends. All she talks about is school this, school that. It's not cute at all. You just wanted to show off about your daughter. Okay, enough about my daughter. Here's Sukaku, have an apple. Oh, thank you. Apple shugad. Nagi, you want one too? Sukaku, how many times have I told you? You might get into trouble if you take food brought by normal citizens. Trouble? Don't worry, Nagi. Oni livers have powerful detox functions. It doesn't matter if I eat food that's gone bad. That's not what I meant. If you always gobble down whatever they give you, then your fans will be embarrassed to show up empty-handed. In the long run, it will be a burden on them. Oh yeah, that's right. Even though I'm really hungry, I don't want to eat anybody. I don't want to eat anybody out of house and home. That's a weird statement. I want everyone to be happy when they come to meet me. Sukaku, are you an angel? You're definitely an angel, right? Nagi, can I accept all of their gifts? Look, a really pretty hairpin, a new Eridu Guardian badge, and this braided bracelet that says Sukaku is the 10th cutest in the world. 10th cutest? That's impossible. Our Sukaku has to be has to be the number 1 cutest. Well, upon closer inspection, it actually says the cutest. If that's so, I guess you should wear everyone's gifts then, Sukaku. Awesome. Sukaku, the test is ready to begin. Please say goodbye to everyone and come find me by the club. Sure thing, Nagi. I'll finish up here real soon and then head over. I've notified everyone, so now... yes, Miss Nanagi. Oh, it's you. Long time no see. Yes, Miss Nanagi. Do you remember me? Even though we haven't talked directly, I remember there was a period of time when I saw you often. You even helped out our staff maintain order when citizens got a bit too excited, correct? Wow, you have a really good memory. I couldn't follow Sector 6's schedule recently because I was preparing for an interview. It seems like the interview went well, yes? Yes, I achieved my dream, working for the government and the mayor. But that job is in the Vulcan Quarter. I probably won't have the chance to see everyone from Sector 6 anymore. Can I just say that Sector 6 has always been my motivation. I want to protect the city just like all of you, in my own way. So before I leave, I want to take a photo of all 4 of you. I know this request is a bit abrupt. Of course, it would be an honor for us. Please wait a moment. I will convey your wishes to my colleagues. Why is Bell and Wise there? Wow, I'll treasure this photo for my whole life. Wait, I didn't blink, right? Thank you, Miss Nanagi. Thank you, Lady Miyabi. Thank you, Sukaku, and everyone from Sector 6. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Your work in the Vulcan Quarter will definitely go well. She didn't mention my name just now. Am I the only one who's everyone in Sector 6? Do you like being called that? I'll call you that from now on. Chief, tell me, are you genuinely that clueless or the evilest being to grace this world in the last 100 years? Nagi, when are we going into the HIA club for snacks? It's not for snacks, but for work. I believe they finished up preparations. I'll go ahead, all of you take your time to catch up. Bro, why the fuck was Bell and Wise there? What the hell was that?
Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, you're back! Is everyone from Section 6 ready to go?
Yes, they'll be arriving here shortly. Since we have some time before we begin, there's something I'm curious about and would like to ask you if that's alright.
Of course! Where would you like to start? Here's my electronic medical record with all my physiological information, and here's my knock-knock ID. Just scan it to add me as a friend. No verification needed. And this is my...
Oh, hold on. You misunderstand. I'm not interested in you personally. I just wanted to ask a few technical questions about the test.
I see. Sorry about that. I got a little excited there and misunderstood.
Concealing your tears with laughter just makes you sound even more pitiful. Our mission is to collaborate across departments to help the HIA test their latest VR system. Basically, the core feature of this new VR system is its unprecedented deep sync with sensory nerves. Simulations with such deep levels of immersion are better at tricking the brain into improved training results by convincing your body that a virtual experience is in fact real and not just visual stimulation. Of course, they've blocked off all pain sensors for this test. The plan is to roll out this new VR platform to public security, the Defense Force, regular investigators, and even the general public. So a standardized value system needs to be developed. Our task is to enter the simulation and conduct comprehensive battles. The techs here will set our combat data as the maximum limit inside the system. Once we finish modeling all the virtual data, our mission will be complete. Any questions?
Sounds good to me.
I've got a question.
I've already persuaded the staff to help us submit the task report after it's completed, so you'll just need to notify the director when we're done, Chief.
No further questions from me.
Me!
The HIA will provide us with work meals and some snacks. I've asked them to allocate extra for you, Sakaku.
Yay! You're the best, Nagi!
I have a question as well.
No, you may not take any leave. All right then, if there are no further questions...
God
Wait,
damn.
Deputy Chief, I wasn't asking about taking any leave.
Oh, my mistake. That's odd.
Odd? I think it's odd that you know the answer before even hearing the question. If I tried that with the girls in the intelligence unit, they'd think I was stalking them.
Okay, so what's your question?
How long are we supposed to conduct comprehensive battles?
There is no time restriction. It depends on the HIA's requirements. However, based on the design of this test system, the session will end automatically once we defeat all the test monsters.
What's that book you're holding?
It's the technical manual for the VR system. I borrowed it from the staff. Most of the information I just shared came from it.
What does it say on page 273?
It covers the 3 methods for initiating safe mode within the system and an analysis of their applicable scenarios.
That's weird! You said that without even flipping through the book! Did you memorize the whole thing? If you keep this up, you'll start losing your hair.
Yanagi, I want you to be the executor of my estate after I retire.
God
It's
damn.
a little early to be planning for that, Chief. All right, let's put the strange questions aside and get ready to start testing.
Nagi, are there any unknown dangers in this virtual world?
Don't worry, the HIA staff will be with us every step of the way. And also, I'll be here. I'll take care of everyone.
All right. Some good old VR training. Sorry. I'm just eating some raisins. Sorry about that. I usually don't like eating while I'm streaming, but I needed a snack. And raisins are a really good snack. Hold on. I got one more thing of raisins left. Hold on. I also have some fruit juice with me, so my mouth doesn't get dry. Alright, let's do this. Really easy to get the ratings out of. Kind of annoying because these boxes are really small. Proceed with the VR test. Let's go. Just as it says in the menu, when everyone shouts the key phrase at the same time, the system will start loading the test stage. The key phrase is, to protect the city, I, Professor Mimi, will become light. So your name is Professor Mimi, I take it? No, that's just an example. The cat who lives in our lab is called Professor Mimi. All together, everyone. To protect the city, I, Hiroshi Miyabi, will become light. To protect the city, I, Asaba Harumasa, will become light. To protect the city, I, Sukaku, will become light. To protect the city, I, Shusuke Shiro Yanagi, will become light.
Whoa! This is so cool! It feels just like being outside! Oh! And I've got this!
Yeah? Let me see that. It's got a realistic weight, too. All right, then.
My candy!
My weapon feels perfect too. Simulating it to this level, well done.
Oh, wow, getting complimented by Miyabi. I'll never forget this day. To make testing easier, I've added a progress marker for everyone. When it turns green, it means the background data collection is done.
And that's the sign we're done for the day, right?
Well then, let's begin the combat test.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, Yanagi has two stances, Joigen and Kagen. During combat, Yanagi gains the corresponding stance bonuses based on her current stance. Jogen's stance increases the electric damage and increases duration, increases interrupt level during basic attacks. Kagen increases her pen ratio and increases interrupt level of basic attacks. When using special attack, EX special attack, or other skills, Yanagi can swap stances. After switching, Yanagi retains her previous stance buffs for 8 seconds. If special attack Ruten is used after the 3rd, 4th, or 5th hit of her basic attack, Tsukunomi Kagura, it triggers Swift U-10. Yanagi switches stances and immediately follows up with a 3rd hit of her basic attack from her current stance. When Yanagi has enough energy, hold the special attack to unleash EX special attack Genka Ruten, which consists of a thrust attack and a downward strike. Thrust attack during the thrust attack, Yanagi will switch her current stance to the Shinruba. What is that? Shiraban Sho stance. While in this stance, chaining her basic attack from her 5th. Wait, what? Chaining into a basic attack from the 5th hit of her basic attack or any other skill. The basic attack will begin from the 3rd hit. So you want to do all 5 hits, charged up EX special, and then finish it with the 3, 4, 5 attack? I think? Downward attack. When it hits the enemy, triggers attribute anonymously, and triggers special disorder called polarity disorder. Polar disorder will not remove the target's attribute anomaly. Okay.
The first batch of test targets has been deployed.
So it's rebels.
They talk less than actual rebels, which is good.
Good shit. Yep. A perfect
What was that? Oh, was that Miyabi?
All your energy,
Okay.
The second batch of test targets has been deployed.
Even though they're so
Oh, okay.
Real or fake, evil must be slain. There's public
Dude, this character is so fast.
Is this a training program for Hollow Readers?
I've always wanted to see what they can do.
Enemies in Section 6 shall pay. Good. Surrender. Perfect coordination.
Test target.
Dude, what the hell? This character is really cool. Oh, more enemies. The virtual arena suddenly loses all of its deadly aura, and snarling digital enemies freeze in place, striking poses. A slightly distorted voice.
The data has been collected, and that concludes the test. Thank you everyone for your cooperation.
That was a solid combat simulation. Almost too real. The downside is, it ended too quickly. Now I have to sit through that meeting when we get back.
I'd much rather slack off here than work overtime. Wait, that's not right. Even though my body's resting, my mind's been working overtime. I haven't slacked off at all. This is cyber overtime. Mental exhaustion. Deputy Chief, what's another way to describe it?
Karma. But we did finish sooner than expected. Was the data collection successful?
Everything went smoothly. To avoid delaying everyone's work, we accelerated the back-end data modeling process.
I didn't realize that was possible. It wasn't listed in the technical manual. Good job, everyone. Do you still want a group photo? Since we're done early, I can arrange that for you.
Group photo? What do you mean?
Didn't you say you wanted to sneak a selfie as a souvenir?
Oh, yeah, I did say that. But I know Section 6 is super busy. I wouldn't want to bother you with something so trivial. You could head straight back to hand.
Huh? We're heading straight back. Well, what about the meals?
We'll have the meals packed up and delivered to you. I'll bring up the logout menu now. Please hit confirm when you're ready.
Thanks. We'll log out right now.
You have now logged out of the system.
Ominous. The HIA sincerely thanks everyone for their help. We will definitely put Sector 6's combat data to good use. I'm just glad we could be of service. If it's alright, we'll be off now. Please head to the parking lot. There's an official car waiting for you to take you all back. Just how we brought you here. Meanwhile, how do we fit into this plot? I'm actually curious. There we are. When are they coming out? I've been waiting here since this morning. I really want to see Lady Miyabi again. Me too, I got more questions for Haru-sama. Haru-sama... whatever. Tsukaku must be hungry by now. Should I order her some takeout? Citizens, I understand how passionate you all are. But Sector 6 executive officers have important official duties and have to go back soon. Even if they didn't, they'd be resting in the club's VVIP lounge. So there's no point in waiting here. You won't get any chance to meet them. I didn't expect to see all these people still milling around even after we finished our restocking trip. Anyone in particular you want to wait for? Rather than a person, I'm more interested in learning what's inside the VVIP lounge looks like. It's not just the HIA car that's not here. There's no sign of any vehicles around. I'm certain this is the direction the staff member pointed us towards. Has something happened? I don't see any cars. Should we walk back instead? Yeah, let's do that. Let's take a walk and patrol at the same time. Chief, Sukaku, aren't you too little unfazed? This situation seems fishy any way you look at it. Deputy Chief, what do you think? There's so many possibilities that could have led to our current predicament. Let's rule them out one by one. Agreed. Let's head back and ask the staff what's going on. Huh. I expected a lot more people to be around here. They said that place was crowded. The staff who was hosting us before, the receptionist, they're all gone. Yanagi, do you find the current situation strange? Even if even our chief realizes that things are weird, then it truly must be the weirdest of the weird. I suggest splitting up to investigate as teams. What do you think, Chief? Let's do it. Asaba, you and Sukaku take the stairs. Yanagi, come check the inside with me. Got it. Sukaku, come with me. Alright, let's go. I don't know why their first thought was to go to the VR machine, but you know what? It's fine by me. I noticed this when we came in. Nobody's using them, but all the machines are still on. As expected, it's kinda creepy. This place was bustling just before, but now all of a sudden there's nobody around. Is this place haunted? What, by you? Osaba? I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. She set me up. There's no point in continuing our investigation here. Let's check outside. I agree with the chief's assessment of the situation. If things don't work out, we can just walk back. I think we might have already come too far for us just to walk back. Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming, Nagi? How are there no people in Lumina Square? At the Lumina Square, I know the hotspot joint is bustling like crazy, even at 3 in the morning. Sukaku, children should be in bed by 3. Next time, you're not allowed to go out for late snacks. Okay, Nagi. Why are you guys keeping up your stand-up comedy routine in a situation this weird? Are you two really that close? Never mind. Though I'm not holding out any hope whatsoever, let's still investigate thoroughly. I'll go check the shops down there. How about you, Chief? Then I'll go back and double check the parking lot. Yanagi, you and Sukaku can investigate inside the mall. Alright, let's meet up after our respective investigations to share any discoveries. Alright, let's go. Did you find anything unusual, Asaba? Look, Deputy Chief, this tactile path, or my conscience, conscience? This tactile path of my conscience, one of them has to be wrong. What do you mean? Huh? Are you kidding me, right? Deputy Chief, this tactile path goes right across the road. There's no way this traffic light routine game is right. Roulette game. Why did I say routine? God, I'm tired. I literally haven't taken a nap today, so I'm kind of out of it. I like taking naps on the weekends. I think it's good for my health. I did not take one today, though. Oh, I see. Given how often you've been absent, your conscience has been wrong for a while, so I thought you were defending the tactile path. Are you serious, Deputy Chief? That's so mean. Who do you think has been covering for all of your absences? Who's been filling your leave explanations? And who's been handling your vacation requests? Thanks, Deputy Chief. I'm sorry for all the trouble. Bro, how has this guy not been fired already? Like, what the hell? Glad you realize you're causing trouble. Actually, I didn't have to handle any of that stuff. Make sure you get it all done after the mission. Seriously, Deputy Chief? That's so not cool. So weird. Sukaku, anything wrong with these trash cans? Nagi, I figured it out. The sandwiches at Lumina Square must taste awful. That's not quite the problem we're looking for, but go ahead. Why do you think so? Because a lot of people have thrown their sandwiches away. Look, there's a sandwich in the trash can with just one bite taken. Here's another one with just one bite taken in the trash can. Same with this one and this one. And look at this one too. They all took a bite from the same spot and tossed it in the same way. It must taste really, really bad for everyone to throw it away like that. Could it be that awful? I'm kind of curious about the taste now. No, you're not touching that. And don't go checking trash cans again. I'll make you a nice meal when we get home, okay? Okay, Nagi. Identical trash cans and even the things thrown in them are nearly the same. Would they really have... Why... Would they really have so many... Wait, what? Would they really have so many trash cans? That's a weird question to ask. You mean in like one spot? I mean, yeah, that's weird. Are we still stuck in the VR world? I think that's what's going on. That does not look right. Chief, you notice anything unusual? Yes, this one. It's way longer compared to the other ones. Unusually long. I'll trim it down to the same length. Just one cut will do. Don't destroy public property, Chief. This should be some masterpiece of artistic expression. Then what is it trying to express? The tallest trees catch the most wind. Oh. And how can you be so sure? Chief, didn't you want to cut it short? I see, that makes sense. A very well done artistic expression. I've learned something new. Dude, Miyabi is like fucking dense as all hell. I'm kind of willing to call her calling her stupid, but that's probably not right. I'm not familiar with Lumina Square. Was this artwork always like this?
just like being inside a hollow.
Please stop reading my mind, Deputy Chief. This is really starting to scare me.
You're scared of an empty square?
No, I'm scared of how many times your mommy has seen right through my leave requests.
My mommy? I've only got a sister.
Let's share our findings on the investigation. Chief, have you got anything?
Nothing. No matter how much I wave my sword around, nobody's coming to take a group photo or a selfie.
I couldn't find anyone either. Feels like I'd be hiding until my tummy started growling if I played hide and seek here. Uh-huh. My tummy isn't growling. Why? I've been running around investigating all day. Why am I not hungry? Am I sick?
So, Kaku, do you really need to bug the Deputy Chief with stuff like this? Want to hear my theory about what's going on?
Go on.
New Eridu has been hit by a deadly plague.
No.
Everyone must have been evacuated from Lumina Square while we were running those combat tests. As carriers of the virus, we've now been quarantined and cut off from everyone in this big empty square.
Yeah, no. I don't think they can evacuate an entire city in the matter of like an hour.
Miss Tsukishiro, you hit me! Not even the Chief has done that before! Chief, put your hands down. That wasn't an invitation for you to hit me too. Just because I was talking about the plot from a movie I watched last night doesn't mean you had to hit me.
My apologies. Did that hurt?
Huh? And you're asking me if it hurt? You sound like one of those mean homeroom teachers. Wait. No, it did not hurt. That's weird. I didn't feel anything.
Just as I thought. This empty square we're in, the lack of fans hounding our chief, Sakaku's tummy, Asaba's lack of pain. Instead of assuming thousands of people could be teleported away, let's begin with the assumption that the problem here lies with us.
Are you saying we're actually...
Yes, we're still in the virtual environment. For some reason, we haven't been able to log out.
I thought so.
I see. That explains a lot.
Our brains? Are they in danger?
Don't worry. Just in case, I can activate safety mode for everyone. I still remember the method outlined in the technical manual.
I'm sorry for running my mouth earlier, Deputy Chief. From now on, I'll fully support you memorizing the manual, and I'll buy you the finest hair conditioner on the market.
Okay, get me the latest shampoo from Carliche. All right, team, let's head back to the HIA Club and try to find another way of logging out.
All right, let's go.
Safe mode activated.
All right, you're up. Sakaku, come here.
Okay, Nagi.
Sakaku, Asaba, what's wrong?
Whoa! No! Nagi, why isn't my body listening to me?
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's right. My body. It's like it's being controlled by something else.
What? Chief, are you okay?
I'm not. I had the urge to kill you about 5 minutes ago. Yanagi.
Leave it to me, Miyabi. So this truly isn't the real world. Someone's tampered with things, preventing us from leaving.
Hollow Special Operations Section 6, Heroes of New Eridu. I'm afraid no one in this world needs your salvation.
That logo, it's...
You're going to be trapped here until your brains shut down.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Oh.
You're finally awake, Sakaku. Feeling pain anywhere?
My head still hurts a little.
Wait, how?
Looks like the pain feedback in the test system has been fully engaged. I'm sorry for being a bit rough earlier. I had to make sure to stop everyone.
It's okay, Nagi. My headache isn't because of you. More like from earlier.
Seems like we're all in the same boat.
A massive headache, then losing control and attacking teammates.
Now we can be sure our failure to log out of the VR system was not an accident, but a deliberate act. While everyone was unconscious, the enemy sent a threat.
That was brazen. Any idea who it could be?
It's just speculation at this point, but the fact that the enemy was able to display information in front of us proves they've gained partial control over the VR system.
So waiting for rescue isn't a good idea. But if we act recklessly, we might fall into the enemy's trap.
But can they really set a trap without even showing up?
I mean, yeah.
Virtual world, and we're just data entities fully synced with our senses. Whoever controls the system is like a god here. They can do whatever they want.
The enemy delivered a threat at the risk of exposing their identity. Or perhaps that's what they want us to believe.
What do you mean?
As long as we can't figure out what they're capable of, the enemy will seem like a god. They flex their power to scare us, leaving us wondering what they can do within the system. That's their plan. They want to restrict our movements and keep us in check.
How did you come to this conclusion, Yanagi?
Our enemy threatened to destroy our brains by eliminating our data entities. Their attempt to seize control of our bodies and attack our allies was one such effort. But if they had truly seized full control of this system, they could have resorted to far more efficient methods. They could have simply destroyed our data and planted a virus, ordered us to end ourselves, or even eradicated us along with this realm. But they didn't. So it's very possible they simply can't, because they don't have full control over this system.
That's possible, but maybe they're just not as devious as you and haven't considered doing it.
I'd say that's impossible, because they're up against us, Section 6. They can't beat us in the real world, so they've gone to great lengths to trap us in the virtual world. We have the most promising Void Hunter in New Eridu, so if I were the enemy, I'd want to take us out quickly. The more they bluff, the more it proves there's still something we can do.
You're the most cautious person I know. I've never seen you take action based just on speculation.
I think I'm the most cautious person you've ever met, too. What you've just heard are speculations from the most cautious of people. But I'm not taking risks because I'm reckless. Quite the contrary. The situation is dire, and we'll have to take the initiative to survive.
This person's very calculated.
It's been a while since you spoke to Harumasa in such a serious tone, Yanagi. This reminds me of our first days in Section 6.
Everyone, do you trust me?
Well, you've laid it all out, and I don't have any other ideas.
Like Harumasa said, this is all just speculation without any solid evidence. If we're wrong, things could get worse, and there's no turning back.
Aw, Nagi's tail is drooping. Oh wait! Nagi doesn't have a tail!
But I have faith in you. As the chief, I'll take full responsibility for whatever happens. Just tell us what to do.
Thank you, everyone. As for what we should do, I'm sure you all remember in the previous combat test, there were still 3 monsters left to defeat.
Yeah. They said they'd already gotten the data they wanted before we could take them down, right?
Exactly. And do you remember the briefing before the operation? About the rules I saw in the user manual?
Once we beat all the enemies,
all test monsters are defeated, the test will automatically come to an end.
so we need to find the 3 monsters.
So we need to go back to the test stage and finish off the last 3 enemies.
This is the best approach given the situation, but I'm sure our enemy won't just leave them there like sitting ducks. They have partial control over the system and will stop at nothing to eliminate us. We're just ordinary officers, while our enemy has far more resources and room for error.
Are you worried, Nagi?
No. It's our enemy who should be worried.
Love the
Are you hearing
confidence.
this, you shady coward? You're messing with the elites of New Eridu.
I love the confidence. Let's go. Oh wait, can I talk to them? that I can. Fortunately, my swordsmanship is still effective in this virtual world, and it barely drains any stamina. I was just wondering, I wonder what our bodies look like out there in the real world right now. Probably just in a state of unconsciousness. Our enemy threatened to trap us here forever until our brains shut down. If we believe them, then we don't have much time left. I don't like my brain shutting down. Let's try to defeat the enemy quickly and find a way out. Of course, I'm always relying on your might, Chief, alongside everyone else's. Now, there's finally something I can do for you. Now, do for everyone. I just thought of something else. Yanagi, you successfully enabled safe mode, didn't you? Correct. What about you, Miyabi? Your virtual data cannot be meddled with. In worst case scenario, you're gonna have a better chance than us making it back to reality. Please don't say such things. Why? I will wait for you. I trust you'll come back for us, no matter how dangerous it might get. No matter how much time passes in the virtual world, Homishi Miyabi will fight until the very end, waiting for your return. Sob. Why do you look as though you're starting crying? Even though we're stuck here with nothing to eat, I'm not hungry at all. That's a good thing, right, Nagi? My stomach doesn't feel hungry at all. What a strange feeling. The good kind of strange, or bad kind of strange? I'm not sure. The feeling of not being hungry. It's different to feeling full. My heart is empty, and I don't feel the need to fill it up. It's awful. I am never full. The one who never gets full. That's meant to be me. To keep on surviving, I've had to eat many precious treasures, everything I've ever loved. I've even turned into my own flesh and blood. If I don't even want to eat anymore, then I don't know where to get all these precious treasures, where they've gone. I'm sorry to worry you, Nagi. I don't want to be seen so down in the dumps. Don't worry, Sukaku. We'll be out of here soon. And once we get out of here, we can go get kebabs together. Yay, kebabs are delicious. I'll fight to death for my kebabs then. Where's Asaba at? Oh, there he is. Didn't expect to be trapped in a virtual world. When we wake up, will the world outside have changed beyond recognition? Everything we've tried has been pretty telling. We can't even log out via safe mode, even with your help. Our current situation should be within your bounds of expectations, Asaba. Yeah, besides you, who managed to secure your virtual data permissions when you enabled safe mode earlier, the Chief, Sukaku, and I might all lose control and start attacking you at any moment. Are you sure you want to keep speaking to me while standing so close? You're fine, Asaba. Are you saying that I'm weak and that you could take care of me anytime you want? That's not what I meant. It's just a purely objective analysis. The closer you are, the less efficient your bows and arrows become. Good point. But even so, don't get any closer than we are right now. I wasn't planning to. Alright, let's do it. The goal is to restart the test stage and eliminate the remaining test monsters. Everyone, are you ready? If you're all ready, then everyone say the key phrase together. To protect the city, I, Hasaba Horumasa, will become light. To protect the city, I, Sukaku, will become light. To protect the city, I, Sutsukishiro Yanagi, will become light. To protect the city, I, Hoshimi Miyabi, will become light. I'm surprised that still works. If bro took over the entire system, couldn't he just erase the key phrase?
The enemy has access permissions to allow them to change the stage environment. Watch your six. There's a test target right ahead.
Uh-oh. Somebody's running off.
Huh. Still bouncing around. Did I miss?
The feel of the stretch is fine. The enemy is tampering with monster data in the background.
When defeated, the altered enemies will explode, dealing area damage around them. Okay.
Surrender. Perfect coordination.
Nice dodge.
Adjoin everyone, watch out! These monsters are cheating.
Woo!
Well done, Sukaku. Perfect. Enemies in section 6.
And now you're dead.
Shall pay.
Nice.
We're at a disadvantage in a drawn-out battle. Let's go after the target first. A joint effort.
Dude, this character, Yanagi, is really good.
Around and stop!
In pursuit. Waste of time. Perfect coordination.
Nice, nice. Oh, there he goes. Oh, now we got chase after, bro. Okay.
Nagi, I see it! Hey, stop right there!
Thank you. Come here. Time to get your ass beat, bruh.
A joint effort. Surrender.
Boop. Boop.
Well done, Sukaku. Perfect coordination.
Taking down cheating enemies? I impress even myself.
Yes. I'm enjoying the fight too.
And bam.
Avoiding the fight like this. It must be one of the missing test monsters.
Oh shit. Bro's running for his life.
Found you. Huh? This old trick? Chief Miyabi, now! There's no hiding instinct. You know how to leave this virtual space. Talk.
You're never leaving.
We're back in the HIA room again!
Whew, I'm exhausted.
Nagi, you did it!
That's the deputy chief for you.
Well done.
Why do I get the feeling it didn't work? I see. Is this so we can learn the enemy's weakness? Yanagi, your judgment proves to be correct. I told you we should listen to Nagi. Harumasa, please don't argue with Nagi next time, okay? Hey, I was just raising a very reasonable counterpoint. Arguing is bad, okay? Okay. Next time I'll definitely follow Deputy Chief's orders. Happy now, Sukaku? Yep. Harumasa is the best. Thank you, everyone, for giving me your trust. Judging by our enemy's reaction, our plan seems to be effective. If everyone's still feeling up to it, I suggest we strike while the iron's hot and seize our chance to catch the next runaway. Let's do that. The longer we wait, the higher chance something goes wrong. So then, please get ready and enter the next test environment. Alright, let's go.
Do you remember the key phrase to start the test?
Yeah, it was that cool one. To feast on the city's delights. Or something like that.
No, Sokaku. I don't think that was the phrase. It was more like, to shine the light of justice, eliminate all evil. Yeah, something like that.
No.
That's just the version you wanted, Chief. The correct phrase was, to protect the city, I shall become the light.
It's rare for Asaba to remember such details, especially at work. You can recite the slogan this time.
Wait, so you guys conveniently forgot because you were embarrassed to recite it? Oh, fine, I'll do it. But don't stare at me. It'll make it even more embarrassing. To protect the city, I, Asaba Harumasa, shall become the light. Why isn't the stage activated? Did I mess up the words, Inna?
What?
Aww.
Bro turned into a bang
Why are you
boo.
all staring at me, Enna? And why are you all so tall, Enna? Wait. Why am I talking like this, Enna?
Asaba? Is that you?
What's going on? Is this some kind of prank, Enna? Of course I'm me. What? Enna?
Harumasa turned into a bang-boo.
Hold on. No. Wait. Enna? But why? Where's my body? Is this for real? Did I actually turn into a bang-boo, Enna? I mean, sure, my old body wasn't perfect, but these stubby arms and this clumsy body, I'm totally useless and now.
Aw, cheer up, Harumasa. You're not useless. You're the best.
Now's really not the time for that, Enna.
Of course, the evil laugh.
It's that person.
The know-it-all intel officer, dragging everyone down with her. Just as planned. My strategy worked. The enemy made a mistake. Pfft, keep deluding yourself. Thanks to your foolishness, those battles gave me all the data I needed to take over this system, and soon to take over you. Your teammate's data model is complete. I've made some small optimizations to it. Soon, he'll be on a fast track to brain death.
What do you want from us?
Didn't I tell you? I want revenge on the invincible Section 6. That archer was the first. Next is the kid, and then the pride of the Hoshimi family. And you, the know-it-all intelligence officer, I'll make sure you're the last one.
This is so petty.
I want you to watch as your teammates, under your leadership, walk step by step towards the...
Damn, Sukaku.
Sukaku?
Don't listen to that ugly loser, Nagi. I don't really understand what it was talking about. But I do know one thing. It was showing its face now because it's panicking.
Hey! Is that why you smashed me through the TV screen, Sokaku? Oh, the screen is back to normal, Anna.
I told you, I'm slowly seizing control of this system. Soon, I will be the god of this world. If I want it restored, it will be restored. And if I want you dead, you will die.
I get it now.
Too bad. It's already too late.
That means you're admitting it yourself. You haven't taken over this system, and you don't have the power to change the rules. It's reassuring to see the rules in the technical manual still apply. If we kill all the test monsters, it will trigger the end of the test. We're heading in the right direction. You've provided me with very useful information.
You think you're so clever. If that's your conclusion, then you're even dumber than I thought. Let's see if you're still smiling the next time we meet.
Uh-oh, he has a plan. Wait, Miyabi, I have something I'd like to say to everyone. I can guess from what... I like how his name actually changed to Harumasabu. Now that he's a Bangbu. I can guess what you're gonna say. This time our enemy is highly adept at sowing discord and Nagi cares about us so much, but they threatened her about us getting brain death. Nagi's really clever, but she'll still be heartbroken after hearing that. How evil. Nagi, we can't let these bad guys go. The more it doesn't want us to fight, the more we have to fight. But perhaps that's precisely what the enemy wants us to think. Just like the game of chess, our enemy may be planning several moves in advance. Indeed, we don't have enough intel right now, so we can't rule out any possibility. So now, are you still confident in your judgment? Can I confess something to you all? I have never had confidence in my judgment. Wow, as the #1 of the brain death leaderboard, it's really heartwarming to hear you say something like that. But Deputy Chief, it looks like you've got more just that to say. Of course, I'm the intelligence officer of Section 6, and rather than relying on flights of fancy, I prefer to base my judgments on rational analysis and objective facts. But I'm worried about everyone. I fear that the majestic force that is Section 6 might get caught up in a mistake I make. What the enemy said, the fear turns my stomach. But words alone cannot attack my confidence. One cannot destroy what has never existed. All I know is that the objective intelligence has not changed, or rather, the latest intelligence only bolsters my previous hypothesis further. And so, I ask you all, please keep trusting me. I mean, you don't really have much else of a choice. But you know what? You know what? We'll test you on it. We'll trust you. However, a small suggestion regarding our situation. What is it? Miyabi, Sukaku, try as hard as you can not to get involved in combat and leave all the fighting to me. Harumasabu can't fight either right now, which means Nagi will be alone. Isn't that dangerous? I've enabled safe mode and the enemy cannot hack into the system to collect or meddle with any of my data. It's safer for me to fight. I may not like it, but I understand. Thank you. So then, become light and hunt down the second runaway. Alright. There's our next runaway.
Hey, you sneaky little creep! Don't run, Enna!
God damn it.
Where are the others? Darn it! The path's blocked. Should we go around, Enna? Blocked again.
What the hell?
It's a dead end.
Stay calm. Look around. The wall on the left doesn't seem very sturdy.
There we go.
Looks like we can break through it.
And there he goes again.
Awesome, Enna! I get the feeling it's trying to lure us in, Enna.
At this point, the only option is to catch up and take it down as fast as possible.
Oh god.
Surrender.
I'm gonna avoid that. Nice. Let's go. Oh, big boy. Woo! Okay.
We press on.
And another one down.
Waste of time.
Ultimate.
Body.
Bam. This guy really does love building up walls.
Deputy Chief, there's another wall here that can be broken, Enna.
Great. Let's take the shortcut as well.
Alright, where are we going? Oh.
Get out of the way, Enna! Don't block the path!
Let's make it
Bam. Ow. Ya bitch. Oh god. I keep forgetting they explode.
Resistance is futile.
God damn it. These guys are everywhere, man.
Enemies in section 6 shall pay.
Bam. Nice.
Surrender.
Nice. Dude, she hits really hard. God damn it. I keep forgetting these things explode.
That's Sukaku, Miyabi. Oh no, there's nowhere to go.
Nagi said we can't let the chief's data get stolen so quickly. Leave this to me.
Sukaku is giving it her all. But even so, it won't be enough to hold out for long, Enna. Hey, Tsukishiro? Oh no, Enna. No, Enna.
me! Get out of there!
I told you your assistance is useless here.
Why did she throw it?
Really? Useless? Hurting people like this. The special monster we're looking for must be you.
Damn it! Sokishiro Yanagi!
Stage complete.
That was smart. Okay. That was actually pretty smart.
I knew trusting you was the right thing to do, Nagi. The second monster is done! Woohoo! We're almost there!
I don't like just sitting here watching while my teammates fight without being able to help. But I'm glad you're okay.
Deputy Chief, now's a good time to act badass, right? Maybe drop a cool line like, I'm just an office worker. Something to rub it in, Nena?
Technically, I am an office worker, and you've done a great job as a bang-boo, Harumasa. Huh? Why has everyone gone quiet?
Uh-oh.
You! Curse you! A mere intelligence officer messing up my plans!
You again? Seeing us destroy 2 of the test monsters meant you finally had to act? With 1 more to go, your plan is about to fail.
Arrogant as always, intelligence officer. Are you sure your teammates can hold out that long?
I have faith in them. You know nothing of their strength.
You don't need your teammates to teach you how to act cool. You're pretty good at throwing out those cheesy comic book cool lines yourself.
I'm just stating the facts. You've tried manipulating the data, the terrain, the system, and you still can't beat us. I think knowing when to give up is a form of wisdom.
Yeah, I agree with you on this one. Sometimes it is wise to give up.
Oh? It's been a while since I met such a reasonable villain. I might try and get you some special treatment as a prisoner. Maybe a pork cutlet that Tsukaku hasn't already nibbled at?
I mean, giving up on you. If it weren't for your interference, I'd have already dealt with those 3. So I've decided to stop wasting time on you and focus on what's important.
Hold on. What are you planning?
Get out of my world! Stay out of my way!
Wait!
Wait, what? What did he just do?
Wait!
Miss Tsukishiro? You...
Where am I? Is this?
Miss Tsukishiro! You're awake! Thank goodness you're back. You're back in the real world.
Uh-oh. That's not good. We have to get back in there and save our friends. Oh, Deputy Chief Tsukishiro. Thank the gods at least you managed to wake up. I see. The others haven't made it back yet. What I'm going to tell you now is very important. Please listen to me carefully. Okay. My teammates' consciousness are trapped inside the virtual environment and are under threat right now. Please call Handy immediately and request a cybersecurity specialist plus a medical team. Before they get here, please block off the entrance and exits of the HIA Club and stop anyone from coming in or going out. Got it. Don't worry. Leave it all up to me. Dear citizens, friends of HIA, loyal users of VR system, and premium users. And yes, premium users. Thank you all for your support and enthusiasm. Our apologies, but we may need to extend our VR system maintenance today. The Career Club will reopen once maintenance is complete. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. Despite the disappointing announcement, the crowd gathered at the entrance doesn't have much of a reaction. It's great that everyone's staying so calm. By the way, the executive officers of Hollow Special Operations Section 6 will be resting in HIA during the maintenance period. What? Miyabi isn't coming? What the heck? I came all this way just to see executive members Section 6. You should have mentioned something this important earlier. What do you mean? By the way, it's your system maintenance that's the real side note here. Hearing that the members of Section 6 wouldn't be appearing, the crowd of citizens reacts with a surprising intensity. We're so sorry. Deepest apologies. In any case, please leave for now, and we will announce the opening time later. Thank you for your support. What's wrong? It's nothing. No, it's nothing. It's really setting me off. So, you probably find it weird too, right? About Section 6? Yeah, Section 6 basically disappeared after going into the HIA Club. Even their scheduled press conference has been cancelled. There's a huge ruckus on internet with people speculating what happened to Section 6. Let's play close attention. I knew you'd be curious. So then, Fairy, please filter internet news using these keywords and keep up to date with all the latest. The keywords are Section 6, HIA Club, and Hoshimi Miyabi. Also, Tsukishiro Nanagi. What a hidden talent you are. Wise, keeping tabs on that particular member of Section 6. But I get it. The next day. Bow wow, bow wow, bow wow, bow wow. Wise, come here quick. There's some news about Section 6. Let's compile all the information from the internet selected by Fairy, along with these stray morsels from the news. Firstly, Section 6 hasn't come out of the club. Plus, online reports have placed several experts in cybersecurity from both HIA and NEBS and NEPS arriving in Lumina Square. Something's gone wrong. That's what everyone's guessing, but nobody knows what actually happened. Should we go join the party? You know me, Wise. Of course I want to check it out. Let's grab the car. Login failed. Missing authorization information. Damn it. I haven't been able to log in ever since the system kicked me out. I've tried everything, but even the login link disappeared at the end. It's been so long already. Sukaku, Miyabi, and Harumasa, Asaba, they're all suffering inside there, and there's nothing I can do about it. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro. I'm sorry about that. I was daydreaming. Has our backup arrived? The professionals from HAND have arrived. They're working on relinking the connection so you can re-enter the virtual world. When I tried logging in using the original link, the system prompt said missing authorization information. But ever since I've been here, I've stuck with my team, whether in the virtual world or the real one. I can't figure out I can't figure out how there can be authorization information that Miyabi, Harusama, and Sukaku all have, but I don't. Even if they can create a new connection, I'm worried that I won't be able to log in at all if we can't solve this problem first. Do our experts have any insight about that? We're working really hard. The classic. We're working really hard on these problems, guys. Don't worry, we got this. Meanwhile, they're just sitting on their ass. Oh, We will never give up. Never. And he starts screaming. Please don't cry. I'm sorry. You only came by to help us out, yet we've put you all in danger. Seriously, can you stop crying? I'm really not very good at handling my workmates' tears. Sorry, I'm just so sad. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, did you hear? I just went out to console all Section 6 fans outside, and they were all clutching onto all the gifts that they want to give to their idols. I told them to go and that I'd pass them for them. But you know what they said? They wanted to personally hand out the gifts to their idols, the guardians of New Eridu. We kept everything secret though. We didn't let anyone know. We didn't let anything out of the bag. They've got no idea that their heroes are now on the brink of death because of our negligence. That's something I really... Your whole expression just shifted, Deputy Chief Tsukishiro. Are you gonna take your anger out on me? It's okay, you can hit me. I deserve it. Yo, this guy's a fucking freak. What the hell? Please rest assured, I shall not be hitting you. What you just said has reminded me of something. Please hold on a minute. I want to run a quick physical diagnostic with my teammates. Of course, sure. They're all under expert medical supervision right now. If you can provide some details about their health, it should be useful in stabilizing the situation. I understand. Thank you. Alright. I don't know where that leads us. It's weird that the guy kicked Yanagi out of the system when she was in safe mode, but none of the other characters. Deputy Chief, thank you for all your hard work. I'm currently in charge of taking care of your 3 teammates, and I've got a few questions I'd like to ask you. Thank you in advance. As long as it helps with the care, I will gladly tell you whatever I know. We received the basic health records of all 3 from the database, but something went wrong doing their data transfer, and we've lost the info on each file's owner. I'd like to ask for your help in identifying which of the 3 records belong to each executive officer based on my descriptions. I'll do my best. The first record. How impressive. Looks like a petite Oni girl with exceptional physical abilities. Who do you think this file belongs to? Could it be Lady Miyabi or Mr. Asaba? Do you really need me for this? Please, my team can't bear the consequences of a mistake. Fine. I think the person it describes is Sukaku. Understood. Now, the second record. It belongs to a male officer. His bust, weight, and hip measurements are... What? A male... What? The last record looks like it belongs to a dignified, powerful female fox siren who wields a sword and has earned the title of Void Hunter. Her height is 170 centimeters. That must be with the ears included. Understood. Deputy Chief, thank you for your cooperation. All the data has been fully confirmed. Rest assured, we will do everything in our power to care for the three of them. Section 6 is the protector of this city, a symbol of security for everyone. So, Deputy Chief, no matter what, please bring the three of them back, please. I will. You're the only one who can. Can I really do it? Yanagi walks towards them quietly. Like the caretaker mentioned, the new Eridu Guardian badge gleams brightly on the chest of the three. They're breathing and steady, and their hands are warm. Anyone looking at them would never think they were on the brink of death. I can't imagine this city without you, so I have to bring you back. Just then, a message arrives. The cyber warfare experts have successfully restored the connection gateway.
Miss Tsukishiro, the login link has been re-established, but part of the system is still under the enemy's control. The message authentication information missing keeps popping up, so we can't log in.
I have an idea that might be worth a try.
What's that in your hand? Oh, a new Eridu Guardian badge? That's a really unique design. Is it official hand merchandise?
That's not important. Please take this badge to the specialist team for analysis.
This is incredible. Wait, do you intend to log into the system wearing this?
It's the missing authentication information, isn't it?
Yes, but it's too risky. Once you log in, you won't be able to activate safe mode. Even the pain feedback protection will be disabled, and it could...
There's something I'd like to confirm.
What is it?
Are the core system rules still in effect? I'm talking about the content in this user guide. This system creates an immersive virtual realm synced with the user's senses. Once all test monsters are defeated, the session will automatically come to an end. According to the specialists, these rules are intact, correct?
Of course! These are the core rules governing the VR system. Our battle with the enemy has always been about gaining control of the system, and they have neither the ability nor the opportunity to alter them.
Great, then I'm going into the system. My teammates are still out there. Please assist me, I'm counting on you.
That was so moving! I'm going to create a dedicated fan club just for you, and one day, I'll make sure everyone in New Eridu is a die-hard fan of Miss Tsukishiro!
Save that for later, okay?
You're thinking out loud again.
No, that's just what I'm saying out loud. My inner thoughts are way more embarrassing. If I were to say them out loud, you'd never look at me the same again, so I'll stop. But since you made up your mind, I'll give it my all to support you. I swear, as the founder of the Tsukishiro Yanagi fan club. I pray to the founders of Eridu, to Lady Sunbringer, and the leftover noodles from lunch. I pray for the safety of you and everyone in Section 6!
Thank you. I'll make sure they all get back safely.
This guy's a weirdo. Alright, let's like HIA's club, but nobody's here. I guess right. That was a valid login method. His voice is outside. I better head out and take a look.
Something out of a nightmare.
So this is what nightmares are like.
Wait, Chief, you've never had one?
No, never. Miyabi's combat data collection progress is at 97%.
Miyabi, there's no time! Please listen to me!
There's no need. Have you already uncovered the enemy's secret?
Yes, Chief.
Miyabi's combat data collection progress is at 98%. You've got a plan to take them down, right?
I do, Chief.
Miyabi's combat data collection progress is at 99%. Then I'll leave it to you. Miyabi's combat data collection progress has reached 100%. Data collection complete. Model construction in progress.
To protect the city, I, Tsukishiro Yanagi, become light.
Okay. Looks like the final boss coming up.
Sorry, everyone. I got here too late. Leave the rest to me. It doesn't matter how many tree monsters show up.
Impressive, Deputy Chief. You're not gonna turn into a Bangbu too, Enna.
Ow, yeah, bitch.
Surrender.
You gotta avoid the explosion. Whoa, that was a weird pop in.
If only I had a bamboo-sized sword. I'd like to join the fight too, and...
Oh.
Don't worry, Chief. Leave it to me.
Bop, bop. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Waste of time.
No, you don't.
Mind and body.
Got him. Mines! Woo! Whoop! Woo!
Resistance is futile.
Got him.
The fake is about to strike him.
Alright, let's do some damage.
They're coming too.
He's coming.
Got him. Let's go.
Because you're not her.
This world is mine! Here, I've been built countless times, but you can afford a single mistake!
My right hand.
Miyabi?
My right hand. I sprained it earlier, stopping the blade.
It was back then.
It'll lead to subtle changes in my movements. You've always looked after me, after all of us. You're the only one in this world who can capture it.
Thank you, Chief.
Let's go.
You can go alone.
Hell yeah.
I'm back! Nagi, you did it!
I can finally clock out.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Everyone's been light for so long. It's time to go back to being human.
Once again, Z has fantastic animations, bro. Every time. So it was Nullface that attacked us?
Nagi, are you awake? Can you see me?
Your hands are sweaty, Sakaku.
You're finally awake, Nagi. I was so scared. They said your mind used a force that exceeded your physical limits in there, and I thought it might cause your body to go
I see. I'll steer clear of that power in the virtual world from now on. Noted.
I told you the deputy chief would be all right. How do you feel? Sore all over? Maybe now you can relate to how I feel when I want to take a day off.
I'm glad you're safe and sound too, Asaba. However, I think you're cuter in your Bangbu form.
Deputy Chief! First you slap me physically and now you hit me with words? That's just cruel.
Thanks to you, we're back in the real world, Yanagi. Your strategy worked, as always. Once you're back on your feet, will you help me draft my will?
What the fuck?
Really not the time for this, Chief. And what's with the will all of a sudden?
In large families like the Hoshimi family, such things must be sorted early.
Oh, I'm totally overjoyed to witness this reunion. I'm afraid I have to interrupt. Just to be on the safe side, we need to give everyone a quick medical checkup.
It's like that's a misspelling right there.
So, the virus was implanted in us by the enemy through that badge?
Virus isn't exactly accurate. It's a set of identification codes that aren't inherently dangerous and don't actively emit signals. Their sole purpose is to be detected during a full body scan when the wearer logs into the VR training machine. But when read, it becomes a virus. It opens up a back door, allowing the attacker to hack into the system. Or at least, that's what the tech staff reported.
But, Deputy Chief, how did you know the badge contained this virus?
Looking back, the only distinction between my actions and everyone else was I didn't interact with any fans before the mission started. To ensure all the citizens who trust Hand feel at ease, the higher-ups have consistently encouraged officers to treat the fans as kindly as possible. It's only natural everyone wears the gifts sent by the fans.
So that pretty badge was actually something harmful. Oh no, I can't remember who gave it to me. If I could, we could trace it back to them, right?
Don't worry. I've already asked reliable colleagues to follow up.
Could it be an insider within the HIA?
I did have my doubts, but then I thought if an insider wanted to tamper with it, there are plenty of ways more subtle than implanting an identifier code. The most suspicious person, naturally, is the one who has the strongest reason to target Section 6 right now.
Oh, Section 5?
Now isn't the time for internal jokes. Chief, you understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Nullface. We're just one step away from taking down their leader. If they were going to make a desperate move, Now would be the time.
Who the hell is
Nullface
Nullface?
once hacked into the HIA system and potentially gained access to internal intelligence. Furthermore, conducting electronic warfare through hacker groups has always been Nullface's specialty.
Hacker groups. So in other words, the remnants of Nullface, who normally operate independently, are now joining forces?
This is their last stand. To efficiently organize their attack against us, they likely aren't too spread out, making it the perfect opportunity to capture them all in one sweep.
Huh, they can't beat us in the real Hollows, so they cheat in the game world? These guys are the worst. So, when are we gonna go after them?
Rather conveniently, the intelligence from our partner department has just arrived. How about we take them down today?
Hell yeah, let's go. Wise, did you see that on the news bulletin? What's wrong? Section 6 called a press conference claiming that they've taken down Nullface in one fell swoop. That was fast. Yeah, word on the street was Section 6 went into the HIA club but never came out again, and Hand wasn't saying anything, which sent the rumor mill into overdrive. Now it looks like Section 6 has infiltrated Nullface's base to launch a sneak attack, and Hand's lack of response was just to help keep it a secret. Seems reasonable. That's as much as I've gleaned from internet. Everyone's just making blind guesses. I mean, it's not like anyone actually witnessed it in person. I'm tired. They say sleeping mind dreams around the worries of the day. Maybe I'll have one of those dreams tonight. I'm thinking, me and Wise in Section 6's big bad hollow adventure. Do we play the bad guys in the dream? If you're a bad guy, then I'd be too. Phaethon's gotta stick together. Good to see you're cooperating. Then I'm gonna go have that dream right now. Wanna play VR? Let's go. Let's go check out HIA. Welcome, citizens, to experience the latest VR system. You're Miss Tsukishiro Nanagi. You're the leader of the independent investigation team. I didn't expect to meet you here. I was just a paragon of wisdom and bravery for you. We'll go crazy. Who are these people? We're Miss Tsukishiro Nanagi's fan club. I'm the chief administrator. Would you be interested in joining us and becoming Miss Tsukishiro's loyal supporters? What happened to our one with our rule number 1? Right, never cause trouble for guests. What are you doing right now? What you're doing right now is causing trouble, you know? Right, we'll obey your instructions. We'll disappear right away. Wow. My apologies. No matter how much I try to stop them, they insisted on forming a fan club, so I had to set some rules for management. I'm the invited spokesperson responsible for the safety demonstration of this new VR system. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Alright. Looks like that's it for Virtual Revenge. Yep, look like that's it. Alright then, guys. That's gonna be it for today's stream. Yeah, I'm tired now. But tomorrow I will be back streaming, probably a little bit earlier in the day, because we got some Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising coming tomorrow, because I'm entering Amy Sakura's Grand Blue Blossom Brawl. And, you know, I gotta support the homies, so I'll be playing in a Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising tournament. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do before then. Maybe we'll watch some YouTube videos before the tournament starts or something, I don't know. But we'll try to have some fun on Grand Blue. But that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this Zenless Zone Zero playthrough. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sayonara.